fabulous third graders! Today we are going to multiply multiples of 10, 100, and 1,000. You can use basic facts and patterns of zeros to help you multiply multiples of 10, 100, and 1,000. A multiple is the product of a number and any other number. For example, 5, 10, 15, and 20 are multiples of 5. So what are the first 5 multiples of 4? Let's say them together. 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So I'm going to use the basic fact of 4 times 2 equals 8 to help me solve 4 times 20. This is what I'm going to do. To find the product, first write the product of the basic fact. Well, again, I know that 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Then I'm going to add on the same number of zeros as in the factors. So my factors are 4 and 20, and I only see one zero. That's the 0 in 20. So I'm going to add that 0 to the end of my product of the basic fact. So 4 times 20 is equal to 80. Okay, let's use that same basic fact of 4 times 2 equals 8 to help us solve 4 times 200. Again, this is what I'm going to do. To find the product, first write the product of the basic fact. Well, again, I can see the basic fact of 4 times 2 in this larger problem. And I know that 4 times 2 is equal to 8. And again, I'm going to add on the same number of zeros as in the factors. Well, my factors are 4 and 200. And this time I see 2 zeros, the 2 zeros that are in 200. So I'm going to add 2 zeros to the end of the product of the basic fact. So I'm adding those 2 zeros to the end of 8. So 4 times 200 is equal to 800. Let's change up our basic fact and use 5 times 6 equals 30 to help us solve a few bigger problems. So, what about 5 times 60? Well, again, we know that 5 times 6 is equal to 30. And then I have to find how many zeros are in these two factors. Well, the factors are 5 and 60, so there's only one zero in both of those factors. And I'm going to add that zero to the end of the product of the basic fact, which was 30. So when I add that zero to the end of 30, I get 5 times 60 is equal to 300. Now, what if we had 5 times 600? Again, the basic fact is there. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. And when I look at those two factors, 5 and 600, I see that there are 2 zeros, the 2 zeros in 600. So I need to add those 2 zeros to the end of the product of the basic fact. So I need to add those 2 zeros to the end of 30. 1, 2. And now I have a 4-digit number, so I don't want to forget my comma. So 5 times 600 is equal to 3,000. Now, what if I have 5 times 6,000? Again, I'm going to use that basic fact of 5 times 6 equals 30. And once more, I need to count how many zeros I see in those two factors, 5 and 6,000. Well, there are 3 zeros in those two factors, the 3 zeros that are in 6,000. And I have to add those 3 zeros to the end of the product of the basic fact. So I need to add 3 zeros to the end of 30. And again, this is a number that is more than 4 digits, so I need to make sure I don't forget that comma. So I now have that 5 times 6,000 is equal to 30,000.